Hi, I'm Blake.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're Blamey.
Yeah, I guess so.
Today we're going to be playing a game that we don't have a name for.
Probably should have named that game.
Yeah, I probably should have. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 characters from books that we've mutually read. And we're going to offer up who we think should be cast as them in a movie or TV adaptation. And then let them choose between 2 different actors or actresses for each of these characters. Alright, so we both have 3 that we're going to go through. And we're going to start now. You want to start?
Cool, I'll start. My first one is Vin. What's Vin's last name?
I don't know.
From Mistborn. She's like late teens, maybe 20s. Okay, I don't think you know this name, but you know this person.
Okay.
Her name's Madeline Klein.
Madeline Klein. Okay.
And she's the really cute girl from Outer Banks.
Blonde one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or, and it's fine, because I just have a crush on her, Zendaya.
I'll go with Zendaya.
Really?
I think she'd be a great Vin.
Okay. I think she's too tall. Isn't Vin like really small?
Yeah, but those are details you can make up here in this thing. Like it's not.
You can just shorten Zendaya and it's fine.
Well, Vin being small isn't necessary to the story.
Yeah. I don't know, I always picture her with such a round face.
Mm-hmm.
Like Arya Stark, but not Arya Stark.
Yeah, I always picture her kind of emo-y.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, I also like the Outer Banks girl.
Yeah, she'd be good.
So you'd pick Zendaya?
I would.
Wow. Even though she's just like too popular right now? That doesn't bother you?
No, she's a great actress.
She's really great.
I think she'd be good. And part of it is maybe because I watched Dune. You haven't seen her in Dune, but she like fights and stuff in Dune, and I think
cool.
she'd be great in that.
That's fine.
So yeah, she'd be a good Vin. Good, interesting choice.
You're the one who chose it. Oh, I chose it.
Yeah, you chose them. All right, so I've got another Brandon Sanderson for you.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go with Steelheart from Steelheart.
Oh, suck.
So Steelheart is basically the equivalent of Superman for those that haven't read it, except he's evil. So the 2 I have for you are Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
And Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. Do you remember we did this when I was in labor?
Nope, don't remember.
We did the whole cast of Steelheart.
Don't remember
because
at all.
I finished the last book while I was in labor.
Fun.
I might go with Chris Evans. Just because Tom Cruise is a little...
Small?
No. Oh, that's funny. No, just Chris Evans, maybe because Chris Evans is not my favorite, and so he can be a bad guy.
It's interesting. I've seen Chris Evans as the bad guy in a few different things. So Knives Out, for instance, he's the bad guy, right?
Oh yeah.
And he was great actually as the bad guy. So
it's a good pick.
Yeah, I think it'd be an interesting one. Okay. All right. What do you got? What's next?
Dalinar. Oh,
okay.
Sorry. We read a lot of Brandon Sanderson.
We do.
But we do occasionally read stuff that's not Brandon Sanderson.
I think we definitely read a lot of things that aren't Brandon Sanderson. Brandon Sanderson is a mutual thing where we both like his stuff.
We bonded over him.
Yep. So.
Okay, Dalinar. Dalinar is in that one Stormlight archive. There's 4 out so far.
Yep.
And he's like 50.
Yep. A little older.
So I have Daniel Craig or Russell Crowe.
Ooh, both of those would be really good.
I also have an honorable mention of George Clooney, but I don't think I could take George Clooney serious.
Yeah, this is where I feel like, I don't know. I've never seen Daniel Craig in like a fantasy setting where I have seen at least Russell Crowe in like Gladiator and know that kind of setting, and how he does in there.
But wouldn't you want to see Daniel Craig in a fantasy setting?
You know, I probably would. I don't know. It's hard. I'm gonna go with Daniel Craig.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Out of those 2, I go with Daniel Craig.
That's fun.
Interesting. All right. Okay. So I've got the one for you. Non-Brandon Sanderson. Harry Dresden from the Dresden Files.
Okay.
So Harry's a wizard in Chicago. He'd be in his mid to late 30s, maybe early 40s.
Yeah.
And so I have 2 here for you. So the first one is Keanu Reeves.
Ooh.
Right?
So good. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
The second one, who I actually think would be really interesting in this, because he's got the comedy stuff going for him, is Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think he would be a very interesting
his
Harry Dresden.
Body is not a Harry Dresden body.
What do you mean?
Like tall and skinny is how I picture.
Okay, yes. I think Harry Dresden is kind of tall and skinny, but
I've got no. That would be fun, and I would probably like him.
Keanu would be amazing, and
but I think it's got to be Keanu Reeves. I think I got to go with him.
But I do think Matthew Perry could be pretty good.
Yeah. Where are you, Matthew Perry? You should just star in a movie.
Yeah. All right. What's your next one?
Okay, my next one is from a book that I'm currently reading called Project Hail Mary, and Ryland Grace is the main character. Ready for those two?
Yep.
Well, first I'll tell you the honorable mentions.
Oh, okay.
Because Matt Damon and Matthew McConaughey. But they already have their own space movies, but it's hard to not picture those guys.
So, context, Project Hail Mary is about a person that's sent to another star to hopefully save the current solar system.
Yeah.
Right, and so it's written by the person, Andy Weir, I think. And
he wrote The Martian.
They wrote The Martian.
Who is Matt Damon, who portrays him in The Martian movie.
In The Martian movie. Yeah, so Matt fantastic. Damon. It's easy, I guess, to make Matt Damon.
My brain just goes to Matt Damon.
Sure.
But also Matthew McConaughey, because he's also got his Space Interstellar, so.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Are you ready for your actual two?
Yes.
Ryland Grace, ready? Paul Rudd.
Okay.
Or John Krasinski. How do you say that name?
Wow, that is a good one.
Thank you.
Because I was going to go like, oh yeah, definitely Paul Rudd. But here's the thing. Paul Rudd is...
handsome, the sexiest man alive?
I mean, I guess so. But Paul Rudd is so funny it's hard to take him serious in a lot of things. Whereas I've seen John Krasinski, I think.
Krasinski.
Is it? In definitely in serious roles, for instance, A Quiet Place, where he was excellent.
Yeah.
Right? So I think he has that like affable, funny thing of him where you could imagine him as a science teacher, because that's who the Ryland is in this thing. He's a science teacher that's sent on this thing. Where you can imagine him as that, but also he could carry the movie. I love that. That's a great pick. That's a good one. I'm going with that one. John Krasinski.
I don't know. I think I'm too in love with Paul Rudd for that one, just because he's got so much personality that if you could carry him, like John could do it too, but also Paul Rudd, I feel like you just wouldn't get bored in that movie because it's just him. Well, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, again, he's not serious very often, so it's hard for me to, at least I don't see him in serious things very often.
True. Okay.
So, all right, so the next one for you.
What, you have another one?
Yeah.
I've already done.
No. I did two. That's my third. You've done three.
Whoops.
Yeah. Okay. So last one for you is from Cytonic, which is a Brandon Sanderson book.
Cool. Okay.
That you recently read.
Yeah.
It's Commander Spears.
Commander Spears. Who is Commander Spears?
He shows up riding a dinosaur, unless I'm mistaken.
Okay.
And saves her, and then is her friend for the.
Yes,
thing,
yes,
right?
got
Okay.
it. Sorry.
Don't want to give away too much here for the spoilers here, but Commander Spears.
Sorry. Okay.
Right.
That's his name.
Yeah. So the two that I have here are Chris Pratt.
Who? Okay.
And Rob Lowe.
Oh heck yeah! The thing is, I don't love that character, and I really love Rob Lowe, but it's not Chris Pratt. It's not ever who I pictured. I pictured like a.
See, I think
older.
Showing up riding a dinosaur made me instantly think of Chris Pratt.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. I'm going with Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe. I think Rob Lowe would be excellent in that, especially because Commander Spears has this thing where he's kind of lost his memory, and so he's pretending to be a hero, based off of stories. I think Rob Lowe would be excellent in that situation.
My actual problem with that character is I just didn't trust him for the longest time, and so I just never got a chance to like him because I just didn't trust him.
Sure.
So, but I think Rob Lowe could do it,
yep.
Even though that is not who I pictured.
Uh-huh. Well, so that is our casting game today. Now, I'm curious who you would like to cast in a show. What fictional character have you read about, or maybe we've heard us talking about that you would like to cast as somebody, and who would you pick for the characters that we picked as opposed to the actors that we picked? You know, one I wanted to bring up that I didn't? Kavoth from The Wise Man's Fear, or Wise Man's Fear is the second one. Name of the Wind. I wonder who you would cast as him.
Interesting.
I think he'd be an interesting one to look at.
It was really hard to not do A, more Brandon Sanderson, and B, movies and shows that have already happened.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
I guess we could do that, recast people
definitely
who have been casted.
Good.
That's fun.
All right. Okay, well, we'll catch you later. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye-bye.